Yes, so this is about Pakistan and Aga Khan the third. He worked hard. He was a very hardworking, visionary leader who wanted a separate nation for the Muslims. And yet, what these Muslims have given him, the Sunni Muslims and some of the 12 Shia Muslims, as a split came when one of the Ismailis challenged the imamat of Aga Khan III. And I don't know how we got this nonsense in Pakistan that the majority of Muslims were Sunni Muslims, couldn't stand Shia Muslims, couldn't stand us saying Ya Ali and Ismailis saying Ya Ali Madad, and these traitors of Pakistan um, went to Canada, like Saima Peer's mother and father eloping and going to Canada and then coming back and imposing their uh, way of religion on me. So let me stay where my country is, but no, they've come to Karachi, they've messed us up. And then Saima Peer has come to Dubai and wanting to work here tax-free, UAE, with her majority Sunni Muslims backing her, helping her. And we Shias, at least I know that we're not allowed to do chamchagiri, flattering the sheikhs and getting help from them. So I can speak out of experience that how the non-Shia Muslims have come to Karachi, come back for a while, and then gone back at their own behest to Canada when they like, and pointing fingers at us, Shia Muslims. How dare they, or should they, and on what authority do they uh, do this to us? We have the right Islam. They have the wrong Islam. Their Islam is confusing. Prophet Muhammad wanted an imamat. Uh, there was Ghadir Khum. They've rejected all these things and joined the Umayyad, the initially who were the enemies of Prophet Muhammad and his Islam, who were greedy people and following their whims. And so even when it has been decided in Al-Azhar Cairo University, they still slam us. They slam our kind of Islam. When Aga Khan III worked for Pakistan, then these other leaders came and messed it up. And so how could they? I mean, daring is something. How dare they hurt feelings? How dare they say things to other non-Sunni Muslims? Us Shias, our Khan has worked hard, and with no, they have no respect. So what do they want? Just because they are in a majority doesn't mean the majority is right. The Quran itself bears witness that majority is not right. Even I got a verse in my dream that surely you know it is the truth. And that verse in Surah Rad, okay, here it is. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alif Lam Mim Ra. These are the verses of the book, and what has been revealed to you from your Lord is the truth. But most of the people do not believe. Now the way I got it in my dream was that from here, and what has been revealed to you from your Lord is the truth, and you know that it is the truth. And now it is time for me to speak out and to say what is the truth as I see it, or as the truth is, not as I see it, but what really is Islam, not what I desire, the land, money, career, or anything like that for myself, but what is the truth of Islam that wants the best for all the people, because our Prophet was a mercy of Allah to us all. And so it is not what I see with prejudice or following majority or for my own security. Even as my life may be threatened, but for the good of all, for the welfare of the people, how Prophet Muhammad really wanted it. And thus I have seen people, Sunni Muslims, against Shia Muslims, questioning us a lot, and I've had enough. What they have made out of Pakistan, I've had enough. And those poor people have had enough. That is why Imran Khan has stood up for Dharna, because of the corruption spread wide in Pakistan. And this is not what is represents Islam in any way. Had we all followed the right Imam, we would not have hurt each other in the least bit. And one day, the true humanitarian Islam would be established, so that people would not be scared and would not be corrupted, would not be misled, and would not mislead others. And hence we can live a prosperous, peaceful life according to each one's religion, religious rights, practiced freely without being hurt, without their feelings being hurt. And we don't even go to the Christians or the Jews, we Shia Muslims. At least I know I don't put anyone's religion down. We don't try to convert them. We don't do any missionary work. We let them live their lives properly. Every human has this responsibility to bear on himself, to give the other the freedom of movement, of life, of rights, to practice their own religious, cultural things which do not harm us Muslims, and yet we Muslims are harming each other. And then, like Saima Peer said, oh, I wouldn't do this with the enemy even. You have done so much harm to me. And she has this audacity, boldness to say that she wouldn't do this to an enemy. Shame on her. But they have no taqwa. They have no fear of God. All they want is for themselves career, a life, probably a rich Arab coming to Arabia and getting dazzled by the glitter and gold of UAE. So you may think that I have been gossiping, but this is not gossip. I speak out of experience, and I'm giving you details that I have been, this thing, my religion has been condemned, and I know what Imam Hussein alayhi salam gave, but the greedy, the nasty, the mean people have thrashed this imamat and put it behind them, thinking that they are the upholders, the true upholders of Islam, not knowing fully what it is, even as they may be quoting their sahis. I don't have time for this nonsense, neither does my Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam have time for this nonsense anymore. And neither did he have time for this nonsense when Imam Ali alayhi salam cried out to him, perhaps when Aisha was leading her people to attack Imam Ali alayhi salam in the battle of Jamal, Talha and Zubair, and when Muawiyah gave Imam Ali alayhi salam a very, very tough time,